Okay, so now that we finished the tutorial, we're going to jump in and see what the game has to offer as a whole. First thing I'd like to get out of the way is apparently when I was showing the battle frame changing station, I actually only changed frames, hence the belt-fed weapon out of nowhere that I had. I was a dreadnought. So I have switched back to the assault frame, which is what I want to use. Although the dreadnought was pretty cool, assault is what I'm going to focus on at first. I did discover a few things during that process. I discovered that your unlocks on your frames are only that frame. So, for example, I had spent the experience to unlock secondary weapon slot and to unlock a jump jet slot. Those were not available on this specific frame. I also learned that your experience pull is to the frame you have on. So I did not have any of the leftover experiences, it appeared I didn't, to unlock those two things on this frame. So I was unable to unlock the secondary weapons like you can at the beginning of the tutorial on this character, but the jump jet slot is still not unlocked. So while that does give you the ability to have basically all characters in one character, because you can switch between them anytime you want, I'd be very interested to see the minute details of exactly what is shared and what is not. We also learned that during the tutorial, there are no shared objectives. So when we went out and did my thumper, he did not get credit for that thumper. And we had to go out and do another thumper to complete the tutorial. So I would suggest probably going through the tutorial on your own, or expect to do everything 2 or 3 or 4 times, depending on how many friends you have, which isn't that big of a deal because you do get shared resources every time you do a thumper. Okay, so it asked us to go to an outpost. So let's see, where is... Oh, the outpost is down here. So I will set a waypoint. Is there like a different... Set squad waypoint. Okay.
Let's go hook into their synap link so we can receive data from their tower.
So I set a squad waypoint, so you should see it. Is that right, Gallows?
Oh yeah, I got a cool little trail to follow.
Very cool. So I believe this just unlocks another area of the map. This is where we kind of see the flow of the game, how the game works exactly. It doesn't appear to be quest-based as much as it is just miscellaneous mission-based. Which I guess isn't necessarily bad. I mean, if all you have to do is go out and mine resources to upgrade your character, progression should be pretty easy. I did see there was PvP in town, giving option for PvP, which I know a lot of people love. Not to mention the fact that the way these warframes are customizable and the way they control, I would think that the PvP would actually be pretty fun in this game. What do you think, PvP-wise, in this game?
Well, they have the duel thing where I guess you can test out a few things, but as far as the full-blown PvP, I don't know how that's going to be, like a capture the flag thing, or what exactly, little different battlefields that they'll have for that. I'm sure they should probably have a good mix, so probably have something for everybody.
Yeah.
Let's go hook into their synap link so we can receive
All I do know is that I'm not going to be doing any of that until I can afford to buy the other sleeve of my suit here.
Yep, you've got half a shirt on. That is correct. Normally, isn't it?
I don't know if they do visual upgrades or if that's just a signature of my class here, but
That's funny. Normally, it's the females that have the less is more approach when it comes to armor and
apparently
games.
all engineers are right-handed.
That's awesome. I did notice that just finding this tower gave me 5,000 experience. And from you guys probably remember from before, 5,000 experience is enough to unlock like 3 or 4 different slots. So that's not bad at all. It's 3 slots. It'll unlock 3 slots.
Very cool. Open up a new portion of the map.
Yeah, and I could see things on the map. There's a watchtower. Let's Cord-owned point of interest. Strategic points across New Eden, but these valuable footholds are often overrun by Chosen. Dude, let's try that. I don't know what we're doing, but there's definitely intriguing things on the map I want to find out. Okay, so it goes up this.
That waypoint system is very cool. I don't know if you see the same visual as I do, but it adds the glowing waypoint trail to my screen. It's very cool.
My only issue is it seems like I get it sometimes and not other times, but it definitely looks cool when I get it.
Yeah, I did notice that too.
It also doesn't stick around.
Outpost nearby. Let's go hook into their synap link so we can receive data from their tower.
That seems to be what they want you to do at first, is go get all the outposts.
Little exploration.
Yeah, unlocking the map and such. I would just be concerned going too far out if we get to anything too powerful, I should say. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's like a building. Oh, the lighting effects are pretty cool. Oh, there's already a couple players here. Not sure what to do here. Let's take a look. There's a ramp over here.
Always forget the sprint button.
Yeah, I did until just now too. Okay, so there's something here. It looks like we already control it, I guess? We have guards.
That must be.
It's not like we got to choose a faction when we started, so the... whatever they called them,
The Chosen?
the Chosen, yeah. The Chosen must be AI controlled. I don't know. Well, let's see on the map what else there is out here. There's another watchtower. Ares mission? Has a task. Okay. Yeah, that sounds intriguing. Let's try that.
There is some new stuff upstairs.
Oh, what's upstairs? I didn't realize there was another level of this. There we go. Okay, I see a battle station. I see a new U station. I see a garage. This is just the normal stuff. Actually, I think this is where I spawned in earlier. It looks like a little outpost. Oh, there is falling
that
damage.
XP, oh, there is.
Save a little bit of those jump jets for the softening of the fall, I guess.
The court have sent me the objective via SID. Patching you in. Get
What?
the target and bring it to the arc port pylon outside.
Purple. Oh, it's down here. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Did you follow me?
I think we found our boundaries. That question about going too far, we hit it.
Yeah, that was bad news. It didn't help that we literally jumped into the middle of the entire squad. That probably didn't help too much.
There's an army down here.
It was a quest that we needed to do, is what it was asking us to save somebody. My problem is that purple icon is really light. It's hard to see. My guess is there was
Okay, now we
probably...
didn't lose anything,
It didn't appear like it.
but it did. It respawned me back at the previous waypoint that we hit.
Yeah, me too. I just found a random chest
There must
with
be little save areas.
some crystals in it. Yeah, my guess is those watchtowers are probably just like respawn points, I guess. Okay, so the patrol is in this cavern. Let's see if I can find a way in that's not jumping in the middle of them.
Okay, you have to try this out.
I have to try what out?
Come back to that watchtower.
Oh, hold on. I found the way in. Am I crazy? Yeah, I'm a little crazy. Oh, no. No, that's not the way in? Darn it. Am I literally shooting nothing? Yes, I am. Good job, Hikaro. Shooting at ghosts. Okay, there's got to be a way in there without jumping into the middle of them. Maybe if I just shoot from the top? I want revenge. Here we go. Everybody's probably going, why is he going back in there? Is he insane? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, wow. Okay. Got one. Only 5 experience, huh? Took a good amount of hits, though. Okay, a little tactical stuff going in here. Uh-oh, my bad aim coming into play. I'm doing better not jumping into the middle of them all. Oh, here's backup. Oh, a couple people just came in. I don't see where exactly we're supposed to go. You found it.
My little turret's doing some work there.
Got him. I'm having trouble seeing who the enemy is. If they've got both sleeves, I'm shooting them. Are we looking for something in there? Okay, this is kind of cool, but I have no idea what I'm doing.
Recovery payload. It looks like it's up here. I have an objective on me now.
Oh, yeah, I apparently do too. Medical supplies. Bring to arc porter. Medical supplies storage. Hold E until the progress bar. There's a thing we're supposed to be dropping the items in. I see. Did you find it? Do you see how this works?
No. I see that I can pick them up fine.
If you go to it and you hold E down, you put it in this box. It's like we're trying to collect. I don't see on the screen anywhere it tells us how much, though. I also don't see anything.
Yeah, but when I do that, it puts an objective on my back. I think we have to take it somewhere.
Is that what it is?
It says bring to arc porter.
Medical supply storage. Yeah, maybe we're going somewhere else. Where is arc porter?
It's got to be somewhere in this zone, I would assume.
I would think so. Or maybe it's back at the outpost? Or where we got the quest? It didn't really update our... I'm not sure. Nope, I found some guys.
Yeah, but as soon as you start firing it, you drop it.
Is it like a Powerball type of thing? Oh man, I'm going down. I'm down.
I think I can get to you. Maybe not. They all turned their focus on me.
Well, I am dead. There's someone named Asuda coming back in. I'm just not sure what's going on. This is, in my opinion, a downfall of this game right now because it's not really explaining what to do.
Yeah, I feel a little like we're already supposed to know what we're supposed to do in this.
Yeah, but I don't remember it telling us anything. A little thing popped up about holding E to pick up objectives, but that was all I saw. Or holding E to do something. Well, I'm coming back in if I can find the opening again.
I am definitely in a very different area than I was. So I'm wondering if instead of the saved areas, if they don't maybe send you to the nearest one.
I just found something called an arc porter pylon outside.
That sounds like where we need to take them.
And it's guarded. Very guarded.
Well, of course.
I mentioned my gun doesn't do very much damage. And I am using the secondary one. Okay, so this is okay. I get it. It's a teleporter. Okay, so I have to find the way back in so we could do this. I want to do this. Okay. I think it was over here. Okay, I don't know what that... I just found what looked like a mining node that said use a sonic something. There is a lot going on that I do not know what it is. Looks like I just run all the way around it till I find the entrance. Thought it was on the other side. Remember coming in here and it not being it. Here it is.
Well, let me see if I can find you.
I'm at the doorway.
Uh-oh. Room just respawned.
I'm behind you.
Okay.
Oh, the other guy completed it.
that's cheating.
What?
We didn't actually do the quest, but it gave us credit for it.
Well, it's a public quest. So we were here and we were killing, so we were contributing. We just didn't know what we were doing until just now. I don't have a lot of health right now, I just realized. So naturally that means I run in. You know, I have this like plasma shotgun thing, and it takes 3 shots to take out one of these guys. And down I go.
Even with Ares teams operating throughout, Nuiden is only getting more dangerous. We have lots of work to do.
Pretty hurt.
Okay, so that basically was a public quest.
It probably explains why there's so many enemies, like for one of the beginning quests. It's designed to get a lot of people in here, huh?
Yeah, so all I see on the map right now are these watchtowers, which I'm assuming are respawn locations, it appears. There's these Ares mission, which is what we just discovered was a public quest. And then there are raw deposits, which is where you would drop a thumper. Now, I did realize when I was in the crafting menu earlier that there are higher level thumpers you can make that are group thumpers that are meant to get a bigger payload, but obviously you're going to get more enemies. So you can actually craft yourself a bigger thumper, and you can have, it looks like, multiple thumpers. Like you can have a personal one and a group one, and as you get higher, I'm sure they get pretty enormous. I mean, there's also the towers. I mean, I guess we can... Let's unlock this tower over here, see if there's anything new over there. I mean, as a shooter game, I don't really think it's going to be, like, level-wise, like we're going to an area with, you know, the guys who are higher level than us. At least I don't think. I could be wrong. Oh, I am in a crater.
I get the feeling that once you figure out some of the smaller nuances of how things kind of flow, you probably get the hang of it pretty quick. But just jumping in here for the first time in quite a long time, it just kind of overwhelming a little.
Yeah, new user experience-wise, they got a long way to go. The game might be really deep and all that, but they really need to help the new player. They will lose a lot of new players coming in that just don't know what's going on.
Let's go hook into their synapse link so we can receive data from their tower.
Am I still heading the same one? Yeah, I am. Wow, it's a ways away. Okay. So we'll go unlock this tower if I can ever get over this hill. And we'll see if there's any new types of quests in the area. Kind of give us an idea.
Wow, that's a ways away. I will make my way to you.
Yeah, this has been quite the trek. Neat environments, though. Kind of has this used to be a thriving culture kind of thing going on. You find remnants of buildings and stuff like that. I just walked down into something. I'm not sure what. Trans Hub? Oh, it's like a city. And a bar, of course. Didn't expect that. around it. If anything, these are a quick way to get experience.
Definitely vast open world, though. I mean, I haven't hit a single loading screen. It's pretty impressive,
Yeah.
knowing that it's just fluid and open world.
It looks like just 2 Ares missions, difficulty stage 1. Okay, so that kind of seems like those are the ideas. You go out and you get resources to get your guys stronger. You go into the Ares missions to get your guys stronger. The Ares mission, that one we did almost felt like a PvP match. It's just the one team was AI. It felt like one was protecting the objective and the other one was trying to get the objective back to their base. Like a one flag kind of thing. But I don't know, it was kind of neat. I liked it. It was just a little chaotic because we didn't know what was going on, but I liked the concept behind it. So, overall, what do you think?
I am intrigued, I have to say. I mean, I do think that it's got a lot of positives, but like you said, the new player experience, it just is lacking. The other thing I noticed too is that, I don't know about you, but it seems like the world is huge, but it's kind of lonely out here. I mean, it's not a whole lot of mobs in between the few mission places that we've went and things like that. So
That's true. The other thing I noticed is we're not running into a lot of players. I mean, we had one guy in that Ares mission, and then when you're in town, there's a lot of new players when we were in that main town. But even in the outposts, I only saw 1 or 2 people, which is strange at early open beta like this. You think it would be pretty crowded. It's not too entirely late at night right now, considering, day of the week in the middle of summer. I don't know. I'm a little shocked, but it could be that they just keep it thin so that squads can go out and operate without being mobbed. It's possible that the channels are just not high population. My opinion on the game is I think it's great. I think that they have some things to iron out. Being open beta, I hope that they would definitely go through the new user experience. It needs a lot of work, like you had stated. I think that just having basic tutorial elements for the types of missions that are out there, I think is important, because once you finish your tutorial, you look out and you go, where next? I'm not really sure what to do. So you just go to the tower they suggest, and then you're just kind of wandering aimlessly without an objective. And I think that that's not necessarily what new players are looking for. It's if they want to jump in the action, where do I go jump in the action? How does this work? I don't want to be the weak link in a public quest because I don't know what to do with this medical supplies. We were running in circles for that. But that is actually the only issue I have, is their tutorial elements. Their tutorial elements just aren't plentiful enough, I think. They don't explain enough, but the game looks gorgeous. It has a cool art style. It has a good feel. The tech is amazing. I mean, the game runs beautifully. Not only does it run beautifully, but like you had mentioned, there's no zone times, there's no loading screens. Everything is seamless. I haven't had any clipping issues that I've noticed or anything like that. The aspect of being able to switch between all the battle frames is awesome. Having all the characters built into one, I don't have to have an alt because I could just have this one character that could be whatever I want for whatever situation. Oh, we need someone a little more beefy to stand in the front. Well, I can take that I can take that battle frame with me if I want to. I like that concept. It also adds to the replayability because once you've unlocked everything on your one battle frame, you can, hey, I want to try sniper. Let's see what the recon's like. Overall, I'm actually very impressed with this game. I think that it's going to do very well for itself. I would be interested in revisiting it a little bit once it comes out of open beta and it actually releases, which I don't believe they have a release date yet. But it's definitely something that I want to see, that's for sure. And I just noticed something new. If you click...
Yeah, I was going to suggest that too. And that's one of the issues that I have no clue what that is, but they may be adding it later, who knows. But something should pop up there telling us what it exactly is, all this. Seems to be some kind of contribution where you're actually leveling up this area or city.
But yeah, but what does it do? I mean, I see at the top it says 501 out of 1024 on power level, but I'm not sure what increasing it does. And that once again, just draws into that one complaint we have with the game. But open beta, I mean, I can't really give it too much flack because it is a beta process. I mean, usually when games hit open beta, they're past this point. But I have played a number of games that did not have a tutorial at all until after open beta. It wasn't added to the game until afterwards, so it does happen. But I'd be interested to see what the viewers think of the game. If you want to leave us a comment down below, if you've tried Firefall, or just based off of the stuff you've seen in the videos, what do you think? Is this a game that's intriguing you? Is this a game you want to try? Is this a game you want to see more of from the PC Gaming Vortex? Let us know down in the comments. I am very intrigued by this game. I'm with Gallows. Okay, well, once again, leave a subscribe, favorite, share, like the video. All that wonderful stuff really helps us out, and we will see you for the next game. See you next time.